Hey there. If you're the kind of person who lives for jaw-dropping stories that leave your heart pounding and your mind spinning, you're exactly where you belong. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our little storytelling family. Let's begin. I didn't plan on ruining his life, at least not at first. But when I saw that one stupid message on his phone, something deep inside me cracked wide open like a dam that had been holding back a flood for too long. It read, asterisk, I missed last night already. You smell like home. Asterisk. I stared at the screen, my hands trembling, my heartbeat thundering in my ears. It wasn't even hidden. No passcode. No attempt to delete it. Like I was too stupid to find out. Like I didn't matter. The message was from someone saved as Dan with a pink heart emoji next to the name. But I didn't know any Dan. And Marcus had never once mentioned one. I took a screenshot and sent it to myself. Then I sat there, silently, watching him sleep peacefully beside me. So unaware, so content. His name was Marcus. We had been together for 4 years. He held my hand through my mother's death, sat beside me through every hospital visit during my health scare. He was the first man I had ever truly trusted. And in a single breath, I felt like a fool. I didn't confront him, not right away. I let it sink in, let it marinate in my blood. I played the perfect girlfriend, made him breakfast, kissed him on the cheek, texted him during the day like everything was normal. All the while I planned. I told myself he deserved it. The lies, the betrayal, the years of feeling like I wasn't enough. They had to mean something. I couldn't let this go. Not like the last time. Because this wasn't the first time. A year ago, I caught him messaging some girl on Instagram. Flirty, suggestive messages. When I confronted him, he cried, said it meant nothing, claimed he was just insecure, desperate for attention. I forgave him, told myself it was a mistake, a one-off. God, I wish I'd walked away then. But this time, I decided he wouldn't just feel guilt. He'd feel loss. Real, devastating loss. I started small. I deleted important emails from his work account, replaced the final draft of a big presentation with a blank slideshow. When he missed a promotion because of it, I acted shocked, supportive, even made him tea and held his hand. Then I moved on to our friends. During girls' nights, I dropped subtle hints. He's been so stressed, I'd say with a soft sigh. Snapped at me again yesterday, but it's probably my fault. I can be a lot sometimes. They nodded, sympathized, started pulling away from him. Even his best friend stopped inviting him out. But I wanted more. I wanted to break something inside him the way he had broken something inside me. Then I found out the truth about the other woman. Her real name wasn't Dan. It was Serena. She worked at his office. I found her Instagram. Pictures of them at a lake house, laughing, holding hands. 2 weeks before I saw that message, he told me he was away at a work retreat. I nearly threw my phone at the wall. That was the moment I snapped. I called in a favor. My cousin works in PR. He owed me. I asked him to help me fabricate an anonymous whistleblower report, crafted just well enough to seem real. Accusations of mismanaged projects, of bullying interns. Within a week, HR had opened an internal investigation. Marcus was suspended, and I stood in the living room the night he came home, jacket draped over his shoulder, eyes hollow, face slack with disbelief. He collapsed onto the couch like someone had drained the life from him. I don't know what's happening, he whispered. They think I did something. I didn't. For a moment, I almost felt sorry for him. Almost. Then he looked at me, those wide, vulnerable eyes searching mine. You're the only person who hasn't turned on me. That hit me harder than I expected, because I had turned on him. Quietly, viciously, completely. And for one brief second, I didn't see a cheater. I saw a broken man, unraveling, never realizing who was pulling the thread. Still, I told myself he deserved it. Until the morning, everything changed. I woke up to a message from Serena. I had never contacted her, never let her know I even existed. But there it was, long, raw, and filled with apologies. She had just found out Marcus had a girlfriend, me. She said he told her he was single. that they'd only been together for a few months, that when she found out the truth, she ended things immediately. I read every word. Then I saw the screenshots. Marcus telling her he was finally free, saying he couldn't believe he'd found someone like her. And then a message dated the day after she broke things off. Asterisk, I messed everything up. She was the one. I've ruined it all. Asterisk, he met me. And then there was a selfie, his eyes red, face swollen, holding a handwritten note that said, asterisk, you deserve better than a liar like me. Asterisk, that shattered me, because for the first time, I wondered, what if he really had been trying to change? What if he was telling the truth when he said it was insecurity? What if Serena was a mistake, a terrible, selfish mistake? But he came back to me because he truly wanted to try. I started spiraling. I called my cousin, begged him to retract the story. Too late. HR had built their case. Marcus was being let go. I contacted our mutual friends, told them I'd lied, that it was a misunderstanding, that I'd made everything worse. But they didn't believe me, said it was too toxic, that I was unstable. They were done, and then Marcus found out. I don't know how. Maybe Serena told him. Maybe my cousin slipped. Maybe my guilt was just too obvious. But one evening, he stood by the door with a duffel bag in hand. He didn't raise his voice, didn't throw anything. He just looked at me, eyes flat and full of betrayal. You didn't just break my heart, he said. You destroyed my life. And then he walked out. I collapsed on the floor. I thought I'd feel justice, vindication, power. But all I felt was the bitter taste of ashes in my mouth. Weeks passed. I texted. I called. I even went to his brother's place, hoping to run into him. No response. So I wrote him a letter, handwritten, pages and pages of remorse. I told him I was sorry, that I let my pain become poison, that I should have just walked away instead of becoming the villain in our story. But he never answered. It's been 6 months now. He's disappeared from social media. I heard from a former co-worker that he moved to another city, started a new job in a field completely unrelated to what he loved. I imagine him walking to work with a coffee in hand, browsing bookstores on weekends. Maybe he's dating someone new, someone who has no idea I even exist. Every night, I lie in bed and replay it all. I go back to that moment, that text, that screen, and I wish I had just woken him up, screamed, cried, talked, because maybe, just maybe, there was still something left to salvage. But I didn't talk. I burned everything. And the truth is, I told myself he deserved it. But now, I'd give anything to reverse it.